Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romance Pulse Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading, and it is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So please do take whatever resonates with you and simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to inquire about having your own reading, please do so by contacting me. My information is all below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you do enjoy the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please do take a moment to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated. So with no further ado, we are going to begin this reading. This is a channeled reading with your past loved ones and the spirit realm. So we're speaking with angels and guides and a spirit. So we would like to know here, we're receiving some messages that I'm going to deliver to you. I do have 4 of them, and I am going to conclude with a guide message. So that being said, this reading is dedicated to the sign of Cancer. So let's begin. We have balance. We have blame. We have courage. We have pride. Let's begin with balance. This is about bringing a state of perfect harmony into your world and doing so, but without judgment. So, balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholesomeness into every area of your life. Now, many times when you look at a situation, but objectively, you will resonate with one side a little bit more than the other. So try not to view either as good or as bad, but simply recognize that it is nothing more. The true nature of the scales of balance is really to give both sides of a situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand the side that you don't relate to, but that is a lesson in itself. What is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin your non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story. And you must put yourself in that person's shoes to really understand his or her motivation. So balance is a godly virtue. And if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and of compassion. Moving on forward to the following message, and that is about blame. This is accepting responsibility, but for your well-being. It's really easy to give away the power to transform your life, and certainly there have been some people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today. But you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing, and if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness, it weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. The mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. Now, this is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and it's unavoidable. An excuse is simply an attempt to shift the blame. Moving on over now to your following message, and that is courage. And this is about finding the inner strength to face fear, but with confidence. You need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles, they are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love is going to conquer all of your fear's disguises. Now, Perhaps you're changing career paths, or maybe you're even entering or exiting a relationship right now. This test has been put before you because it is an opportunity for you to prove to yourself that you, and only you, can make the correct decision. So, by not taking that step forward, you may find yourself taking maybe 2 steps behind, only to face the exact same obstacle again. And following to your final message over here, we have pride. And this is about, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. You need to take time to honor and to acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life thus far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how, through your positive actions and your compassion, your understanding, you have made a better life for yourself and a better life for others around you. How have you changed? How have you changed the world in some kind of little way? How have you shared insights with others, reflected on what you have mastered? You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebration is required. Humans, we kind of tend to spend too much of our energy and our time on negative emotions and or what, they have not done. But this message signifies that you should take rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world. It may also be a perfect time for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things and who need to be reminded of them. Now we're going to move on over to your guide message. And your guide message is to simply be yourself. You choose to incarnate in this physical dimension for a very clear reason and a clear purpose. You chose the correct circumstances to learn specific lessons. Now, if you stray from the original path because of peer pressure, feelings of unwanting to fit in, the need for acceptance, or fear of judgment, or even discrimination, then the experience that your higher self has chosen to invest its energy and focus on have been just not. If this message appears for you, you need to examine how some emotions and some traits and desires that reflect your true self have stifled or hidden because you're afraid of presenting them to maybe an unaccepted world. Please be aware that concealing your true colors is like giving your GPS the incorrect coordinates of your location. You are going to become hopelessly lost. So let your true light shine, because all those things that are meant to be drawn to you shall find their way to you. And this does conclude your reading, my dear friends. I do hope that you enjoyed the reading. I hope that it brought you some interesting perspectives. If you do have any questions you would like to contact me, please do. My information is right here below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for being there and for listening, and I will see you tomorrow with a new message.